Texas. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Hey guys, Texas Tech, new to the college football playoff conversation last year. Their game did not go according to plan. After a great season, didn't really showcase their strengths in the playoff game against Oregon. They have another opportunity today, but the Ducks, no, they cannot let this terrific Texas Tech defense get going today. They want to come out and sling it early and put them under duress. I'll keep you posted on how it's going here on the sidelines. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. They'll run this play from the pistol. Gonna run it. It's Davison. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and this crowd getting even more juiced.
Well, one of the reasons why it's hard to run against this defense is because of that guy right there. He's one of the best D tackles in the game, and he's got tremendous explosiveness, quicks. He's strong at the point of attack. He can shed blocks, and he completely ate that last run up.
Dante Moore. The short hands. It's Hooks. Turning it on. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Gain of 23 on the play. And that's good enough for a first down.
The Ducks come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. The run inside. It's Davison. Maybe a crease. Got enough for the first. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
You cannot let that happen to you defensively. That is the definition of getting gashed. They didn't have one guy in their front 7 even get a finger on that guy.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The give is to Williams. Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. Let's talk for just a second about Texas Tech. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that, might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent.
Makes the catch, and he's free. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. The Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo.
Man, that is exactly how you execute an RPO. Like, quick read, get the ball out of your hand, get it to your receiver in space really quickly, on target, and you can make...
Fires toward the end zone. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Well, it's always nice to get the first one out of the way. That's the first passing touchdown for the season in this offense, and they've got a lot of playmakers. Their quarterback is accurate, makes good decisions. You saw it on that play. That's the first, and it certainly won't be the last.
And he tacks on the extra point. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Here's more to throw. Oh, they're after him. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on 1st and 2nd down because now you know I got to pass the football. I've got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. Moore trying to get everyone on the same page.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Breaks the tackle. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To throw, it's Hammond. Fires and picked off. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Takes the handoff. It's Davison. Still running at the 35. There he goes to the left. Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, sudden change situations are so interesting because oftentimes in that kind of instance, you get the ball back on a turnover and offenses are trying to take a shot looking for the home run touchdown. But that time, they just turned around and handed it off. It was a more conservative play call, David, but it gave them the same desired result.
Well, and it's kind of crazy. When you force that turnover, everybody goes bananas. The sidelines going nuts. You get a little bit of extra juice, and then they hand the football off, and everybody does their job. They capitalize on it. Momentum swings happen so fast in college football.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. Picks up the first down. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
And, man, I don't know that there's a better 1-2 punch in all of college football when it comes to complementing each other than these two backs. Dickey can run downhill, stay square, be powerful. Williams can you can play touch football in an elevator and lose to that guy. So dynamic, good out of the backfield. Palmer, this offense, I know they got a new QB, but to me it starts on the ground.
It does. I think that's the part that really makes this offense so unique and dynamic, is it really is an air raid principle type offense, but they're still running it about 50% of the time. You just mentioned the two guys back there. When you've got talent like that, why not? They absolutely should tote the rock.
Give to the back. Makes it past the marker. There's a crease. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. He's now up to 95 yards for them on the ground already in this first quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense comes up big.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. They want a little extra time to think over this 3rd and long as we've got a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. X going for the goal line. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down. Snapped it in the shotgun. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Red Raider. Put 6 on the board. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Yes, that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.